So today is Friday and it is early in the morning. You know how I get up early. I'm getting my hair done again today because I don't like it. I don't like it. And we'll go into more of that later. I'm trying to be quiet because Art is still sleeping. I want to give him time to sleep. I took the day off so I can go slow today. But I'm going to check back in with you in just a minute. Maggie and I are going to lay here, watch some TV, YouTube, drink my coffee, and just enjoy a slow day. Well, hey there, besties. Let me get my seatbelt on so it doesn't ding. We are headed out to get my hair done. And I figured I'd take you along with me for the drive, or at least a little bit of it, and catch you up. So this week's video, is going to be vlog style because I don't have a lot as far as decorating goes to share. So hair. I'm going to go try out a new stylist because we've moved back to Virginia, so I need to find a new hairstylist. Yes, I just had my hair done, and yes, I just had it dyed red. But what happened was it was my last appointment with my old stylist in West Virginia, and I've been going to her for about 6 years. Love her. I still think she's a wonderful hairdresser. She's great with color. So after I got the hair and got home, it was very red. It was like fire engine red. And it wasn't what I asked for at all. What I asked for and what I showed her pictures of and what I get every fall, you guys know this, is a balayage where there's a lot of dimension. There's a graduation of color throughout, and it's just, you spend 4 or 5 hours in the salon getting it done because it's definitely a process. And it's an expensive process, but she's reasonable and she's always done a great job, and I've always been happy. But I was only in her salon chair for an hour and a half, and we were catching up because I hadn't been to her in a year because of everything that was going on with putting the house on the market, the holidays. It was busy, so I hadn't had my hair done in a year. So we were catching up, and I was so busy talking and we were chatting, I wasn't really paying attention to what she was doing to my hair. And it wasn't until after I left that first when I saw it, I was like, well, the lighting is different, natural light, the bright sun, all of that, so it's fine. Plus, after you wash your hair, it tends to, especially with red, it'll tone down a bit. So every way I tried to convince myself of spinning it in my head that it wasn't as bad as what it looked like, it really was as bad as what it looked like. And I just have not been happy at all. She basically did just an all-over color, and because I had so much gray that was coming in and my natural color that was coming in, and then I had the blonde left over from when I tried to transition to blonde, thinking that would help my gray, which it does, and I should have stuck with it. But I let it go too long. So anyway, plus I love fall and red and whatever. Anyway, she did an all-over color. I could have done that at home. I could have done that with a box. When you have that much hair growth and gray coming in, everybody knows you've got to kind of match that a little bit. You kind of, you got to blend that. And none of that happened. None of that happened. So, needless to say, I was very, very disappointed. But I'm not holding it against her. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know where I had said something to her about, because I had sent her a picture, and that's the way that I've always done it. I've sent her a picture, texted it to her, and then said, this is kind of what I'm going for. And I did that per usual. And during our conversation, she had said, oh, you didn't send me a picture this time. And that should have been like clue number one, that things were not going to go the way that I had hoped they would. But anyway, here we are. So I need to find a new stylist in Virginia anyway. So I looked around, asked around, and came across a hairstystylist that I think is going to do really well. I'm excited about trying. I've already been to him I went to him earlier this week. I think it was Tuesday. I stopped by real quick Tuesday because all he wanted to do was actually look and lay hands on my hair. I had shown him pictures of what I was going for, what I needed, blah, 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 right? And he was like, he was pretty confident he could do what I was wanting and needing him to do. However, he wanted to be able to actually look at it, lay hands on it, and do a test strand just to be sure that, everything was good. So I've never had a consultation like that before. I was excited about getting a consultation done. And it was free. He didn't charge me anything, of course. They usually don't. So anyway, he did a test strand. We talked, we met, and all of that. And I booked him that day for today. And I took the day off of work today to go have it done because he did confirm that it would take about 4 to 5 hours. So I'm headed over to get my hair done. And here it is. Look at that. I can't stop playing with it. I am obsessed. I'm in love. He did an amazing job. Amazing. His shampoo put me to sleep. This man knows how to do hair. Oh, he's good. He is so good. I love him. I just kept telling him how grateful I was to have him work his magic on my hair. It feels amazing. It is so soft. It is just, he truly performed a little miracle for me because I was very worried that I was not going to be able to pull the red out. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to get to the color that I wanted. I was worried. I mean, this was a drastic color change, a drastic color correction, and I was very worried about it. And I feel a million times better. And he did not touch the gray. I still have my roots that are growing in there. It's not much, but I still have it growing in. So he's going to be working with me to grow my hair out naturally and help me transition to how my hair is going, because I'm going to go gray. That's just, there's nothing I can do to stop that. But I can I can make myself feel better about it. So I told him I definitely want to keep, right now it's coming off a little, the way it looks to me, it looks a little strawberry blonde. It is strawberry blonde, but it's actually a lot lighter than what it's coming across on camera. And I love it. And there's so much color in here, and it's my color. It's my color. So that makes me feel really good. I just ran into the Dollar Tree and picked up everything that I need for tomorrow's birthday party for the decorations. Now I need to run into Martin's and I need to pick up a couple of things for dinner tonight. And I also need to pick up a few things for tomorrow. And then we are going to have to go back out tomorrow morning for groceries anyway. So what I don't get today, I will get tomorrow. But I was kind of hoping to get as much as I could today because I want to start prepping some of it tomorrow morning before we start doing yard work. So, all right, I'm going to run in here and then I'll catch up with you in just a minute. Ready, let's work on this party prep. So I had to pull up the table from the garage. It was dirty, so I had to get all the spider webs off and then give it a wipe down, and then wiping the top of it off, and then I'm going to cover it with just a Dollar Tree party table cloth that you throw away, and I'm going to pull the chairs over from the kitchen table, and we're just going to make do. This is not meant to be pretty. It's meant to be functional. I pulled over the stools from the bar area to see if that would work, and it's not going to work. They're too high. So I do have a plan. Later on in the video, you'll see I pull out my camping chairs, and that'll just have to do for now because it is what it is. So I've switched the curtains back again in the kitchen. I keep going back and forth between the blue and white and then the navy blue and antique white. And I've decided on the navy blue and antique white. I think that one looks better, but I do have plans for these curtains right here. So I came up with a plan to cover the cords for the router and the internet workings and all of that is stuck being on this pony wall here until I get another piece of furniture that will fill this space in and give me more storage and has closed-in cabinetry. I'm going to use my decor in other areas and just use tension rods and curtains to mask this area, and it does really well. I like it a lot. It is a little bit difficult to get the curtains to lay just right, but it works, and I like the way that it looks, and that way it frees up all of my decor to use throughout the house rather than have to use it in that area. My kitchen and the house in general is a complete disaster. I haven't had time to clean or straighten up or anything all week, so I'm in a mad dash of trying to get everything done and prepped for the party. We're having chicken parm, and we're doing a salad bar. So I have all the prep work for the salad bar that needs to be done. And I also have to make some cupcakes because Andrew and Art love carrot cake. And so we're gonna have carrot cake cupcakes for dessert. So I've got a lot of prep work and cleaning to do in a little bit of time. They'll be here in about 4 hours. So I really need to hurry and get a lot of stuff done. So a lot of this video is going to be sped up. If I kept it normal, number one, I think it would be boring, but number two, it is just way too much to put in one video if it's not sped up. So I'm going to, parts of it will be just to music, but I'll interject every now and then if there's something that I just want to point out to you guys.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows are capturing. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise, I think I'll let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same, I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know.
I'm gonna have to move some of the decor that I have set up on the island, and I'm also gonna have to remove everything that I have on the kitchen table. And instead of putting all of it away, I thought I'd go ahead and find a new spot for some of this stuff. Now, once the party's over, I still have my home tour for summer to film. So I'll probably pull it all back out and stage it again so that I can film that. But for today, I'd rather just go ahead and just reallocate those little pieces in other places. And then I'll just pull them back out when I need them when the party's over.
this bitter taste. I think I'll let it be. I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud.
All right, another real life moment. I am digging through the junk drawer so that I can find the lighter. And it took me a hot minute to find that. And then once I lit the candle, I realized that there was a wick that had fallen down in there, and I'm trying desperately to get the wick out from the wax so that I could light it and it would burn properly. So I was struggling a little bit there. You're gonna have to let me know in the comments below if you like this type of video. I'm showing you the realness of life, what my life looks like, what the house looks like when I'm not staging it and doing a very curated home tour or a very curated decorate with me. This is real life. And I thought that life as I got older was gonna slow down and that there wasn't going to be, as much to do or worry about with adult children, but I was so wrong, because adult children are so much harder than when they were little, so much harder. So my son, who we're celebrating the birthday for today, he's my youngest, and he's getting ready to move out on his own. He's getting ready to get married, and all of that's going to be taking place within the next couple of months. So yeah, life just doesn't seem to stop. So right after we moved in here, and for those of you that may be new, we are on our downsizing journey. We moved from West Virginia back to Virginia, and we went from 4,000 square feet to just under 3,000 square feet. So we decreased by a little over 1,000 square feet. But anyway, once we moved here, then my daughter decided she was going to move to Bridgewater. So we helped move her and her husband about 2 hours away. And then we also are now in the process of moving the boys. And I shared with you how we started to renovate that place for them. But it is proven to be too much of a project. I can make the house look pretty, but I can't solve the issues with the septic or the well or any of that. And the land is worth a lot of money, but the house itself is unsalvageable with the issues that it has. So unfortunately, we're going to have to sell, and the boys are going to be starting life fresh over from scratch. And it's exciting and scary and all the things, but we're up for it. And I'm excited for what's ahead for both of them. All right, so last you saw I was wrapping gifts. I think that's what you saw last. So I've already gotten everything cleaned up and prepped. All I have to do is put the bread in the oven. I've already prepped the chicken for the chicken parm, and it is ready to go in the oven to melt all the cheese and all of that. And then I got my pot out ready to put the pasta in, and all of the salad fixings for the salad bar are in the refrigerator. And everything here is ready just to, I'm gonna let my daughter Stephanie, she's gonna icing the cupcakes when she comes back. She's already been here and dropped off some Capri salad that she made for today, and then dropped off the gifts that she had for Art and Andrew. And so the cupcakes will go on there. So everything's pretty much where it should be for now. So took the chairs from this table and I put them over here. and we're two chairs short, and the stools are not gonna work. They're too tall, so I just put our camping chairs there. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna sweat this. But it gave me an idea, like, give me your opinion. So a table does fit in here, and I thought about getting some white wooden shelves that can go along here that I can put baskets, like wicker baskets in. So it would look like a wall of storage with wicker basket drawers. So that's one idea I have for this area. And that's something that if I do, we can move with us and use in our new home, not a problem. Or I won't do anything at all. And I saw something on Pinterest where they got some antique wood stools and just collected them and ran them along here. I saw somebody do that, and I thought that was a really neat idea just to fill the space. But we'll see. We'll see. But I do want to have a table of some sort that we can all fit at when we have family dinners. So we are going to, like I said, I think I've told you this before, we are going to be getting a table. We just don't know what yet, and we don't know where we're going to put it. But, you know, this is growing on me. I don't mind a table here. Does it look a little cramped? I mean, right now it kind of does because this does not match anything. But imagine if it was a white table with benches instead of chairs, and maybe just a chair on either end and benches on the side. I think that would actually work just fine. And then it would make more sense if there was storage along here, so it didn't look like there was a counter, you know, like a bar next to a table. That drives me nuts. But it's temporary, and it's fine. The other thing you don't see behind the scenes is Maggie's little setup here. She has her bed and her potty pen, and we just take them wherever we go when we travel. They travel with us. It's convenient. It's good for her. It's her safe space. Is it picture, YouTube, content worthy? No, but it's real life. I move them when I do home tours out of the way, but you know, it is what it is. Maggie is here to stay. Decor will come and go. So you'll see the rest of the house in the house tour that I'm planning to do next week. I think next Sunday I'm going to go ahead and just do I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to title it, but it's basically going to be Summer 4th of July home tour and get that up. And then I do want to do a late summer home tour, or to me, it's a pre-fall home tour, but it's not really. There's nothing fall in it. It's just when I switch over to my Apple decor. And I'll be doing that in very early August, probably mid-July is when I'll start that, to be quite honest. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take a break because I've been going all day. I'm going to take a break and wait for family to start showing up. And then hopefully I'll get a few clips of that to end out this video. And that'll be that. In case I don't get a chance to close out the video, I'm just going to say, have a wonderful Sunday, besties. And until next Sunday when we do this all again, I'll see you then. Bye.
Just hands.
You can't.